I mean, like someone's probably already done this joke, but how mad do you think people would get if I created a set that like it was like an old underground library with crystal balls and skulls and shit around, candlelit, and then I walked out dressed as Jonathan Frakes, and I was just like, "What about the one that what about the one where 6 million of a certain ethno-religious group were systematically wiped out over the course of a few years?" An absolute fabrication. Not this time. We made it up. So just a picture of the fucking Ferris wheel at the concentration camps, and it just like fiction. Like,
Or the concerts, I guess.
yeah, someone's probably done that joke, but you know,
No, we won't do that.
you're
I
just
wanted to
gonna
do
cut that bit
Jonathan.
out.
I don't know. I wanted to do
Oh, it's a
Jonathan
great bit.
Frakes thing where I took the stuff
Pictures
from
of him from Gargoyles.
yeah, but someone already did it, which is fine. I'm glad
Yeah,
somebody did it.
which that's just him in Gargoyles. Like,
It is
I don't know what that character's name is, but that's just Jonathan Frakes.
Xanatos.
That's it. Sure.
Yeah.
I watched a guy's video on Gargoyles this week, and I'm like, damn, I probably would have liked Gargoyles as a kid, or at least that first season.
Which
And
guy?
everything after that kind of looked like dog shit.
Which guy?
Foxcade.
Oh, because I watched a guy called Bull Sessions do the
Oh,
same thing. No, the second season is good too. It's the third, or it's whatever season is the Gargoyle Goliath Chronicles. That one's bad.
yeah.
It's like the last season of X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. The budget, I gotta look into why, because the budget got so bad that the characters changed model. Like it got like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The video I watched, he was saying how like people who animated for like Aladdin, animated what's her face in the third season, they made her look like way too sexy.
No, this is the other
She
way.
looked like Jasmine.
Oh yeah, I guess she did kind of look like Jed. But it's not the third season; it's like the fifth season.
Oh, and then he also said the reason it feels like X-Men is because a bunch of people who worked on the X-Men animated series came and worked on Gargoyles, Goliath Chronicles, or something
Oh,
like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a shame that
Well,
the
because
Aladdin cartoon isn't on Disney Plus. Hopefully, it will be.
oh, really? That's weird.
It's not yet. I mean, I think it's just because they're not going to put everything ever on it. Because then I would watch what I wanted and then got rid of it. Although the episode of Hercules where he meets Aladdin is on there, which is good.
There's
But
an episode of Hercules where he meets Aladdin.
yeah, Jafar
What?
dies and he winds up in Hades, where Hades.
That Aladdin show was running that long? Because Hercules came out in like '97.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was there's 60 episodes
Huh.
or
No, but I
65
mean, like,
episodes.
I don't know when the Aladdin series started airing, but Hercules the movie came out in '97, so it would stand to reason that the animated series for Hercules came out like way after that.
Probably.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not good because of his friend, um, the guy that flew too close to the sun.
Icarus?
Yeah, Icarus is fucking awful. He's a shit
Does he
character.
add a cuss at the end of every fucking thing?
No, he just screams. He just yells
Oh,
everything. The voice actor is usually okay. It's the guy who's in Third Rock from the Sun, the squinty-eyed guy.
David Schwimmer?
Is that his name?
No, wait, what? I never watched Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh, it's a good show.
Uh, French Stewart.
Yeah, him.
That's weird. I don't know why I said
Hercules.
David Schwimmer.
Oh, yeah, it came out in 98.
Huh?
It probably ran until like 2000.
That's weird.
No, 99. It had 65 episodes. It was a Saturday morning cartoon, so it basically just kept going every Saturday.
So how bad is The Mandalorian now? I hear that fourth episode's not good.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Oh, well, I hear it's not good.
I don't care what other people think.
No, but I want you to know so that when you watch it, it's tainted for you and you think
Hmm.
it's bad.
No, I won't. I'll probably think it's fantastic.
You're breaking up a lot. Is that my internet or is that you?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Do I sound okay now?
Yeah.
Okay then. Maybe it's because I was like looking down because I'm trying to see. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh,
You converted your penis into a microphone.
I did.
That'd be cool.
Uh,
I want one that's like I want to convert my penis into one of those microphones they had from like Windows 95. It's like a really small, thin microphone.
so the Aladdin cartoon started in '94.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that must have ran for a while if there was a Hercules crossover episode.
No, because the final episode was in '95.
Ah,
But it has 86 episodes. That's a wow. That's a lot of episodes.
that's
Jesus,
really weird. So the Aladdin cameo was just part of the Hercules show then?
just for one episode. I think they just wanted to do a gag.
Right.
I mean, shit. In the Aladdin cartoon, they reference Tailspin, and Tailspin is like 80 fucking 9 or something.
Well, yeah.
So, a Tailspin is great, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
believe that show's still really good.
if I had Disney Plus, I'd watch it.
Well, it's on DVD. I mean, you can just watch it somewhere.
I'm sure, yeah.
Like, I don't think Aladdin was ever released on DVD. I just
Hmm.
bought. I never liked it, but I got it for my sister's, well, my brother-in-law. They just released the entire Beetlejuice cartoon on box set
Oh, nice.
for $25. It was $30 when I saw it the one day, and then yesterday it was 25. I'm like, well, okay.
That cartoon probably sucks, but the opening's great.
The opening's fantastic, and I like the style. I just don't like the show. I've tried. I mean, like, I tried watching it as a kid. I tried watching it as an adult.
Well, it's like a perfect translation of Tim Burton's art style to like animation that isn't like stop motion or
no. It's like, yeah, it looks fine.
3D.
It's just the show is he's just too manic.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the point, but
But yeah, but I mean, I guess it's because I always forget that he's like in maybe 20 minutes of the movie.
oh
Like, he
yeah,
doesn't show up until like the third act or something. And that kind of a character for a whole 20 minutes is just like nonstop, just sucks.
yeah.
And he's constantly like doing impressions. It's like that one scene in the movie. They stretched it out for an entire series.
Well, yeah, the fucking that was the thing back in the day. Everyone was doing the fucking Animaniacs Tiny Toons thing. Everyone had to be doing impressions. Everyone had to have like this meta humor.
I've been watching The Mandalorian because I want to watch it with my friend, and he hasn't been able to come over. But well, I actually didn't. Well, I asked him if he wasn't doing anything this weekend. He didn't get back to me. He's probably dead. But there's a.
Probably.
I
It's a safe
did
assumption.
try watching The Irishman.
Oh, really?
Look, let me preface this with, I generally have loved Scorsese's movies that I've seen that are like that movie. Like, I love Casino. I think Goodfellas is really good. And whatever the hell else he's made. But this movie starts out with De Niro droning on and on about, like, driving somewhere. And he's super old. I mean, he's old anyway, but I mean, they made him look even older. Like, he looks like he's in a retirement community.
Mm.
And then it just doesn't start like those other movies do. Like, it's so boring. It's just really boring. And it's like, I stuck with it for about like 10 or 15 minutes. It's 3.5 hours long, first of all. And maybe it gets better, but the other thing I just couldn't shake was the whole digital de-aging of De Niro and Pesci. Pesci looks okay, but Christina was saying it looks like they did something else to De Niro. Like, not only did they make him look younger, they also try to make him look more Irish or something. It just looks wrong, and it's really distracting.
Is it as bad as Clue and Tron Legacy?
Ooh. Tron Legacy is also fucking boring.
I tried.
Yes, I do think, because I tried watching it, and it's not good.
I haven't seen it in a while. I guess I'd have to rewatch it. I liked it when I saw it in the theater, though.
Well, I tried watching it right after Tron, and Tron isn't even all that exciting either.
No, Tron's kind of a slow burn. I like that movie. Don't get me
I
wrong,
like it too, somewhat, just because I like it because just because of how it looks.
Yeah.
The new movie, it just looks like any other fucking movie.
Right.
So it doesn't have that going for it. Where, like, I don't think Tron's a very good movie, but at least the visuals are, like, interesting. This new one is just, I couldn't get into it. And that's just me. I don't know. I think it generally was liked. I don't know what people think of The Irishman besides Rocco, who won't stop talking about it.
So you have to love it because he likes it.
No, I don't. Because he just said something about, like, it was a funny tweet. He tweeted how someone made a article. People on the internet are saying The Irishman is boring, and it was him going, "Oh my God, has someone checked on Scorsese to see if he's okay?" Like if he'd give a shit. Which he
I'll have to watch it. Again, it needs to be prefaced that you have no patience. You have negative patience, actually. If you're not being constantly fucking
That's not
engaged.
no. That's not true. It just depends because it's not like you could say that and then you would think, oh, he must love uh, Ready Player One or something. But that's like
Well, okay,
overstimulation.
okay. Let me preface that again. Let me repreface that. You have negative patience even for things that are constantly engaging you.
No, what I don't have
You
patience.
get bored when I go off on a tangent for more than 15 uninterrupted seconds on this show.
That's true.
So,
I mean, I'll give you some credit. I'd say about 5 minutes, but I give you 5 minutes. But
okay, you have the same problem that Corey has, where you both have a completely objectively incorrect perception of how time works. Because there's no fucking way I go on for 5 uninterrupted minutes on this show ever.
oh, we'll go
At
back to the we'll
most
go back to the
45
tape.
seconds.
We'll go back
At
to the tape.
most.
Um,
You check those goddamn time codes and you get back to me.
all right, I won't because I don't have any patience to do that. But
Yeah.
no, but I just don't have any patience for some old man talking. De Niro's just too old. I just don't understand. Like, the movie cost like $140 million because they had to de-age these fucking actors. It's just stupid. Like, if you want to have them old, have them old. And then if you want to have them young, find some people who are good actors and put some prosthetics on them or something. Like what they did in Looper. Like, he doesn't look like Bruce Willis, but he looked enough like him once they like squinted his eyes and put some prosthetics on him. Like, it was fine.
As squinty as Joseph Gordon-Levitt's eyes already are.
Right. I
Yeah.
liked Looper too. I thought it was a good movie, even though
I still haven't seen it. I'd like to watch it to prove to myself that Ryan Johnson knows how to make a movie.
we were talking about that at work. How like I still feel like that movie had some good ideas.
What, Last Jedi? Yeah, I did. It's just
Yeah.
that the whole thing sucked. Like,
Yeah.
I like the scene where Lena Dunham's character, not Lena Dunham, what's her name? Laura Dern.
Laura
Wrong
Dern.
LD. Yeah, I like the part where Laura Dern's character fucking suicides herself by hyperdriving into a fucking ship. That opens up a whole lot of questions that don't really have answers. And also, I like everyone's already said, that scene also didn't need to happen if she would have just told Poe what the plan was.
Yeah, like I even like the idea of a movie about failure. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine, but like they failed because they were idiots, not
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they were trying. Like,
And it's not
it
even
was
like they failed because they were idiots. They failed because the script was stupid.
yeah. There was a lot of stuff too. I mean, like
Like
regular
there was
media has
nothing
already
stopping
gone
them
over
from
it.
like talking about what they were going to do, which would have avoided 90% of the problems in that movie.
Yeah, and the casino stuff was unnecessary.
Yeah, that's where the movie really lost me. I saw like a fat alien lady in like a dress screaming, and I'm like, okay,
It
I'm
felt
done with
like
Star
it
Wars.
really felt like if they were like, "Hey, Lucas, do you want to have some do you want to have some input on this movie?" Even though you're telling everybody you don't. Oh yes, please have a fat CG woman screaming.
It's the only way I can come.
Yeah,
I must come.
yeah.
That fucking Grinch clip killed me.
Oh, I forgot.
I
I forgot.
must come. I don't know how to make the noise of those two frames jittering back and forth, but
I
like,
don't know either. It's
yeah.
definitely the sound of Grinch coming though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Uh, yeah,
I
I just put the instead of the show note, Matt lacks patience. I just put Matt racks a discipline.
oh no, you rack
Discipline.
you rack discipline. I also watched Die Hard again for the 1000th time, I suppose.
Yeah,
And Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
hey. It turns out it's a good movie.
No, it's not.
What?
I'm kidding.
What?
Of course, I love that movie. What I just can't. That movie is just so packed with just visuals, especially like in the first like 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, because Richard Williams is a fucking nutcase who's
Who-
like,
Tell me more. I don't know anything about him. Is that the director?
okay. Yeah, so he also was going to direct a little movie you might have heard of called The Thief and the Cobbler,
Oh. Oh.
which never got made because he's like a fucking perfectionist crazy person. But the scenes that he did animate of The Thief and the Cobbler are fucking amazing
Nice.
until they got chopped and screwed into that other movie.
Mm.
You ever watch the recobbled cut? It's pretty good.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth it just to see like the Williams scenes like in context.
Well, I
But
mean, I don't
yeah,
have any interest in the Thief and the Cobbler. It looks too much like Aladdin and Jafar, so I just don't care.
I mean, well, it's what inspired Aladdin.
Oh.
Disney's Aladdin took inspiration from The Thief and the Cobbler, and then when Miramax got the rights to The Thief and the Cobbler and turned it into Arabian Night, they took inspiration from Disney's Aladdin.
Oh, I didn't see. I don't know any of this.
Yeah, if you would have watched the Nostalgia Critics review, you'd know all this stuff. But
Eh.
we can't all be big brain fucking intellectual dark web people. No, but like, yeah, like if you look at the design of fucking uh
The
Vincent
Cobbler.
Price's Vincent Price's fucking character, the Vizier, he's just Jafar mixed with the genie, but that's because that was like, as far as I am aware, that is the fucking origin of that like character design, and then like Disney just kind of took inspiration and
Stole it.
made Jafar and the genie. Yeah, basically. Because they, well, I mean, I guess they'd worked with him on Roger Rabbit, so
Did
it was.
you did you see the new Aladdin, the live action one?
No, God, no, why?
I don't know. I'm just curious. You
I
see a
mean,
lot of
my
crappy
girlfriend is.
movies.
Yeah, my girlfriend's the kind of normie who would drag me to that, but no, we saw Beauty and the Beast. That was fucking awful. But
Ew.
yeah, I know.
Oh
I told you they changed all these characters to be gay and black,
yeah,
like
yeah.
in 17th century France or whatever the fuck that movie takes place.
Well, I was like,
So
not that I generally have a problem with that kind of stuff, but
no,
like
but it's so
Lady and the
obvious.
Tramp. No. I mean, if it's a period piece and there's a black person running a shop, I'm not gonna go like, oh, that is inaccurate. But that's what I mean by how I generally won't care. But with that kind of stuff, that bothers me. And with Lady and the Tramp, it was the same thing. It was like it's just funny. Like it's like it's like I don't know, like 18 fucking 60 that movie's supposed to take place in
I don't think
England.
it takes place that long ago. I thought it was supposed to take place in like the 1910s or some shit.
Whatever. And the fact that there's black people walking around dressed up like really nice running shops is just would not happen.
Right. I just like that one tweet where the guy was like, "They made the dog not hot now."
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, and then some porn artist drew like a sexy version of Lady, but like they had her collar, and people were like, he was like, "What character is this?" And the collar looks exactly like Scooby Doo's. So people were just posting pictures of Scooby Doo.
Oh
They
no.
were like, "This is cursed. Fuck you." What do you think about that Scooby Doo movie?
Don't care. I never liked Scooby Doo.
Eh, I kind of have a newfound appreciation for it as of late, just because, like, I used to hate it because it's like, yeah, every episode's a goddamn same thing. But then, like, I don't know, something about it, something about it has stuck with me all these years.
Have you seen the new?
I'm not gonna run out to the fucking theater to see Scoob on opening weekend, but if I catch it on Netflix like 6 months after release, yeah, fuck, why
Well,
not?
maybe. Have you accidentally seen, or I mean, have you seen the new teaser for Star Wars? Because like it came on because I was watching YouTube on my PlayStation, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I swear I saw them riding horseback.
I have not accidentally or deliberately seen it. No,
Okay, maybe I just dreamed that or something, or like mistook it for just a regular horse because I was just like, like
I don't
that's
know.
boring.
Do we know that horses don't exist in the Star Wars universe?
I think so. Okay, you could make the argument that they could because in Empire there's like a regular snake and like a regular iguana. So I mean, yeah, I guess.
I know, but it's Lucas's world. So if horses did exist in Star Wars, they'd be green and have two butts.
Oh God, that sounds hot. So I hope so.
Are you gonna make a new My Little Pony Sona based on that?
Yeah, with two butts, of course. There's another video that got recommended I watched for like a little bit where apparently it was somebody, a DeviantArt guy who would just commission artists to draw busty white women shopping for Wonder Bread. And
That sounds like something Rat would do, unironically.
yeah, and the other things he would have people even commission people for was busty white women cutting down forests with chainsaws and industrializing.
This just like it just sounds like the inside of Rat's mind. I
Yeah.
know I keep making that joke, but like the more you go on, the more it becomes true.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing just because I was like, this is odd.
Yeah.
but it was funny.
What is with these people? Like, it's a guy on YouTube and I think some guy on Twitter that are like making jokes about speedrunning American Dad.
I don't know. It's funny to me.
The
Just
only
because,
one I liked was where he said he swapped the character models and then he just played the one where like Joe Swanson was in
yeah.
what's his face's place. I'm like, all right, that's clever.
My favorite one of those, the edits, is when he jumps into his slippers and just slips, and you just hear a bunch of crashing noises.
Fuck.
Uh,
Have you ever seen on YouTube the Geek Critique?
no.
Because I watched a video, an hour-long video of his today, where he was talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, but I forgot this guy has like he's got this voice kind of like where he does this sound when he says certain sounds, and when you say Shadow the Hedgehog with that kind of voice, it doesn't work very well.
Mm,
So I don't know why I sat through the whole hour of that thing, but I did. He
congrats.
looks like how he sounds, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah. God, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Did you get any cool Black Friday deals?
Nope.
Because I got a Black
Nope.
Friday deal on Saturday. I guess it was just the whole weekend people were doing sales.
Well, I mean, it's just it's the time of year. It's the season.
And
People
Monday.
are. I mean, fucking Best Buy is so desperate. They started their Black Friday a week early. They were like on
Oh
Monday.
my
They
god.
were like, yeah, fuck it all week, and it's like, wow, you guys are dying at retail, aren't you?
They are. I'm pretty sure they are. No, I just noticed. I just went on Amazon on Saturday and saw. Oh no, it was Thursday. Yeah, it was even before that, and I just saw they had. Fuck, John Wick 3 on Blu-ray for $8. I'm like, all right.
Oh, cool.
Into the Spider-Verse was like $8, and the Pikachu movie was $8. I didn't get those though.
Yeah, I told you a couple months ago when I was at Target, they had like a buy two get one free deal on Blu-rays. So I got It Chapter One,
Gross.
Detective Pikachu, and Spider-Man. Yeah.
The only one of those I've seen is Spider-Man, and that's great.
It's a it's good.
But
movie.
it's on
You should watch
Netflix.
Detective Pikachu.
I want to. I'm just gonna wait till it's streaming because I don't really care enough to want to
I can
buy it.
bring when I come over in like a month. I can bring the disc.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can watch it and I'll jerk off with Alex and just
Okay.
glaze his girlfriend and come.
Ooh. Have you?
Christina's not allowed.
That's fine. Have you? I'll glaze
I
her.
assume I just assume at this point that if Christina touches cum, she starts dissolving.
She does hate cum. A lot. So, and that's not a joke. Because I've mentioned this a lot of times, but I'm really getting close to considering getting a vasectomy. Getting my tubes snipped. And I just, I would say like, oh, and then I can come in you all I want. She goes, ew. I'm like, well, I'm not going to get one if you're not going to let me come in you. Like, that's just retarded.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll pull out and I'll come on you. And he's like, ugh. I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you into that whole cream pie thing?
I've never done it. Oh, no, I don't like watching them either. Not so much.
You don't like the porns where they put the fake dick and the fake cum and then she like has so much cum that it all just
No,
flies
see,
out?
the thing is, I don't like... I'll look at hentai of that like all day, but fucking real porn of that I don't like.
Man, you're a brainlet.
No, it's because it's a real person getting cummed in. I don't like.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, they're just
That makes it better.
They're just fuckholes anyway.
Exactly.
No, but
women are property.
I'm just thinking. It's just I just condoms and I just I don't want kids. Also,
Fuck condoms.
yeah. No, I'm gonna replace my whole penis with a vibrator.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I saw a porn video where some chick was getting fucked by a dude who like put a bad dragon dildo in his pants where his dick would be, and I'm like, man.
I watched that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I know, right?
I like it.
But that one's got the fake cum lube, so you're a fucking liar.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
I don't
That
mind.
guy's a huge cuck because he didn't actually fuck the girl.
Yeah.
He let Alistair do it or whatever the fuck they all have like crazy fucking names.
No,
like
you didn't see the guy. You didn't see the guy behind him fucking him in the ass.
Oh yeah, no. Well, because it was the guy with the bad dragon dildo in his pants fucking the girl, but behind him was a black guy fucking the guy with the bad dragon dildo in his pants with his real dick. And his dick was so long that it actually went through that guy's butt and through the bad dragon dildo into the woman.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was just using that guy like a fucking
sleeve.
Like an own a hole. Yeah.
Yeah. Ew.
I'm gonna name my first kid Own a Hole.
Why not?
Own a hole with friends.
Oh.
I want an Oni plays Own a Hole.
Ooh. I saw they did a Sphincter Day video.
Spaskinty Day. I was gonna
Yeah.
take a picture, but then it was also on the same day as Thanksgiving, and then like
Yeah.
the day before that, he was also like, "We have enough submissions." I'm like, "Oh, I bought spaghetti and everything, but whatever."
I have a closet of spaghetti.
That's called your pantry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you should please just start fucking with people and unironically referring to it as your food closet from now on.
Okay. I
What?
took off the doors.
Oh, I took off the fucking doors. You took off the fucking doors.
Oh, my it is dropping sometimes. I just noticed it went to yellow, so yeah, something must be
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Yeah, start referring to your pantry as your food closet. Start referring to your bathroom as your water closet. I know they do that in Europe, but start doing that here. It'll be weird. My one friend got so mad, or I assume he got mad because there was that hashtag that was trending the one day that was like my favorite Indian food is, and I just said Dunkin' Donuts, and he's like, "Why would you?" He's like, "Why would you say that?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
why would
"Oh."
you say that? You know it's Pakistanis who run those
I was gonna
things.
say, "Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's Subway."
Yeah, yeah. See,
it's
Subway would have made more sense.
it's 7-Eleven taquitos. I would say Wawa, but Wawa actually hires white people.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What? No, I've not had a bad experience at Wawa.
Oh, I haven't either. I just haven't
Okay.
gone to
Well,
Wawa in
see, there you
fucking
go.
3 years.
Pattern recognized.
Yeah, you're right.
Christ Almighty. Yeah, I finally found a VR game that made me sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on the PlayStation VR Worlds. It's called Scavenger's Journey, and you're like an alien dude in like this spider mech. And for
Oh.
some reason, that made me sick. And I don't know why. I did eat a fuck ton of Thanksgiving leftovers before I played it, so that might have contributed.
Oh, maybe.
But like they also like I thought something was up with my headset. That game automatically like constricts your field of view and like puts a black circle around the outer edge like when you're because there's like a function where you can make your mech jump
Mm-hmm.
to like different like gravitational surfaces. So when you do that, it'll like really constrict your field of view, I guess, to lessen the effect of making you sick. On the
But
same fucking token, I played Wipeout and I played Trackmania in VR, and I was going through loops and shit, and I was fine. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that shit. But I just got sick from like walking around and like turning. So,
oh.
but it might have been because I was using the right thumbstick to turn like my field of view so I could shoot shit. But I played Rec Room at my friend's house, and that is the same function, and I was fine. So I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's all these stupid fucking demos. I played the Kingdom Hearts VR experience.
Oh God.
Yeah, it literally just puts you into a bunch of Kingdom Hearts cutscenes, like in Sora's place, and they
That,
just happen around you.
that sounds
Like when
fucking
they're sitting on the
retarded.
fucking when they're sitting on the fucking Paopu tree, saying like we gotta leave this island, and then after the cutscene plays out, they play like a montage of a bunch of fucking scenes from different Kingdom Hearts games, but it like plays on the ocean like a fucking Disney light show.
Can you look at
like
Kyrie? Can
and
you look at Kyrie's tits?
I tried. No, you can't.
What the fuck?
I know, right? Yeah, you can't. I tried getting up close personal with Kyrie and Namine and Xion and I forgot what other fucking female characters are in that fucking thing. But yeah, it was really like whatever. It was cool, but it was also like it's Kingdom Hearts, so it's super gay. And then I played the Danganronpa virtual reality demo thing, which is it's really cool, but unfortunately, it's like a 4 minute fucking experience.
What? Oh, because it's only 4 minutes.
Yeah, it just takes one scene from like the first game, and then like you get to see it in VR. But like in the game, it's just those like static pictures of the characters talking and shooting down each other's arguments. But in the fucking VR thing, they're actually getting up and like literally picking up the sentences and throwing them away. Like, no, this is bullshit. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of neat. But yeah, it's like a 4 minute fucking thing. You get like a few dialogue scenes, and then the guy just kills you. You get put in like one of the death scenes from the first game. So that was cool, I guess. I have a Fate Grand Order one that I haven't played yet. Fate Grand Order VR featuring Mash Kyrie Light. And I think Saber's in there too. So that'll be weird. I keep forgetting, did Summer Lesson come out?
Uh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yes, I know what you're talking
It was
about.
the fucking
I've seen people play it, but I don't know if it's out.
Because I know there's Summer Lesson, and I can't play this other one because it's not on PS4 for obvious reasons. But there's VR Kanojo, which is like
That's when you can fuck her.
that's the porn version, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have an Oculus or a Vive, so I can't play that. So I'll have to settle for Summer Lesson. I looked through all the VR titles on like the PlayStation Store. I don't remember seeing Summer Lesson,
The
and I
funny,
remember that was like the flagship VR thing for a while on PlayStation because it's like, ooh, you could help a Japanese girl learn,
yeah, the
and then
funniest
like
video that I
that
saw
just
was when the
disappeared.
guy was he tried to hug her and he went right through her, and then the door closed on him while he was out in the hallway and couldn't get back into the room. That was hilarious.
You know what I'd actually like to play in VR, and I don't know if it has the support for it or not. Fucking Facade.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
God, it'd just say Melon and then have fucking Trip like open his eyes like in amazement and then close the door on me and the game just ends.
That would be a great game to play.
I'd love to virtually fuck Trip in the ass
Mm.
while Grace watches. Yeah, I remember Facade. I guess for all the Zoomers that listen to our show or don't listen because we have 2 listeners now, and it's just me and Matt.
Yeah,
Uh,
basically.
Facade is a game that came out in like 2009. It was like a free experience where you were like in a house and helping this married couple get through their shit, but you could like type out a response and the AI would like accordingly react to it. And it was pretty good at recognizing a lot of different phrases and words.
Let's play it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it a browser game?
No, I mean, you might be able to play it in a browser, but I know I had to download it back when I had my MacBook.
But I've played it. I thought it was a browser
It
game.
might be a browser version. I have no clue. It's just, I know I downloaded it.
Oh yeah. Download and play free version.
Yeah.
Well, do I want to do that?
No, even though it wouldn't be a funny bit.
You're right.
I need to play Here They Lie on my PSVR as well because that's actually the VR game that like everyone says makes them sick for some fucking reason, and I don't know why. It must be like the movement speed or something.
Jeez, what's that game about?
I don't know. I think it's like a horror game, but the icon for it on the PlayStation is like a dingy city, and then there's like a black woman in a gold dress in like a beam of sunlight. So I don't know. Maybe it's about like how white people are evil.
Probably.
But, I do plan on eventually getting like Moss and shit. Maybe once Christmas rolls around and I have some fuck you money.
Oh yeah. That
I'll
game
play
looks
Moss and
cute.
I'll let you know. Yeah. Because they got a bunch of games like that for the thing now. They got like I saw one called Golem, which I don't know how the fuck it plays. I just know there's a PSVR game called Golem where he plays like a desert chick and you control a golem.
Hmm.
So it's probably about how Jewish people are the chosen people, but fucking I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Shit. We were at my dad's house the other night. He had a Bond movie marathon on. We were watching GoldenEye. I forgot how much what's her face can get it.
Which one?
Famke Jensen.
No, I mean, what's the character's name?
Oh, she's like the bad chick in that movie.
Oh,
She,
Xenia
like,
on top. Yeah, the one that was the Phoenix and all that shit.
Sure.
In X-Men.
Was she?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I guess yeah. Okay, yeah, she was totally Phoenix. Wow, I forgot about that shit.
No, she's cool. She's somebody else too. She's like a character actress, because she can like you wouldn't know it's like if you're not really paying attention, you'd think it was a different actress. No, she's great.
Yeah.
She's great in that movie. I just watched
Oh,
GoldenEye
yeah.
recently too. It's still really good.
Yeah.
I was watching it with Christina because she had never seen it. We tried watching it together. I'm telling you, like 15 years ago, and she laughed at Ormoff, and I used to really take that movie seriously. So I was like, oh, I'm not watching this with you if you're gonna laugh at it, and I stopped watching it. And then now it's like, well, yeah, of course that movie's goofy. It's a James Bond movie, and we're watching. I was like, yeah, he is gay, and she was like, this is really good. And then of course the DVD. I have like all of them on DVD, and I think the PS4 is just pickier about playing DVDs if they have some scuffs, and or there was just damage done to the DVD. It actually skipped the part where Trevelyan fucking where it's revealed that Trevelyan's the bad guy in that fucking abandoned statue park.
Yeah.
It's like the whole part. That's the most important part of the whole fucking movie. He skipped right past it. I was like, what the fuck? So luckily I found that scene on YouTube, but I was like, fucking hell. You know,
Yeah.
I would love to get those movies on Blu-ray, but like I can never remember which ones I like because I've seen them all.
I mean, we caught the end of License to Kill,
Well, I think that
which
one I
was
like too.
which was great because at the very end of that movie, like he kisses some random chick at a party, and then like the chick that he was with the whole movie like sees, and she like storms off, and then he jumps off a balcony into a pool, and then she's like, "Actually, yeah, I do love you," and they just make out in the pool, and I'm like, man, this
Yeah,
movie's fucking great.
but that's the thing. I get them all mixed up, and the problem with
They're
those,
all the same goddamn movie. I
yeah,
mean,
more or less. But I mean, my
set
problem with
pieces
them is that they're
notwithstanding.
all like 2.5 hours long, so it's not like I can. You know, it's like, hey, like, is this the one I like? I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta make a list someday and actually get through them again. But it's a lot of movies to just watch one after another.
Yeah, it's also weird like having Bond be a different guy in like every other movie, and
Oh,
then
I
Judi
don't
Dench
care.
is still just the same character.
Oh, well, I know I've had this
Like,
argument.
Han and
I've had
Q
this
never
argument with
fucking
Kate
change,
that
but
it's not.
unless the actor
Yeah,
dies.
I've had this argument with Kate that I like the theory that it's not the same Bond every time. It's just like the Bond had died and they got a new person to be double oh
Right.
007.
Yeah.
But she says that's bullshit. It is the same character every time, and I'm like,
Yeah, well,
whatever.
she also likes Doctor Who, where it literally is the same fucking character because they actually, like, for the first time ever, British people came up with a good writing gimmick where they're like, well, the actor's too old because we decided to make a show called Doctor Who where the main actor was fucking 85 years old. It's like, fuck it. He's an alien. He just turns into a different person every few years. Fuck it. Why not?
Hmm. I
Which is
also
actually
found
great.
out I didn't know this, that there's a, I guess it's a theory. Like, I usually hate these kind of like, well, Roger Rabbit was dead the whole time kind of theories. But this one was that, you know, you're not really supposed to know, or I mean, you don't know who the judge is, like who he was as a cartoon character. But there's that
Right.
scene where he shoots Marvin, no, not Marvin Acme, Maroon, the guy who runs the studio.
Yeah.
And there's a poster in his office called Pistol Packin' Possum. And it's got red eyes, and it has the gun that you'll see Judge Doom put through the window. And it actually, how he sees that he's about to get shot is the reflection of the gun is over the gun on the poster. And I'm like, oh fuck, I never, because I was reading, and I was like, if there's any theory on who Judge Doom was.
I bet Judge Doom was Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Well, yes. Also, there's no. I was gonna say also there was a comic shortly after that like explains who Judge Doom was. It was his name was Baron von something, and
Baron von Judge Dredd.
yeah, and he was known as the Tune of 1,000 Faces because he was just hired to play bad guys in movies, and he would change his shape to look like a new character. So
Okay, that's kind of clever.
yeah. Because it's not that it bugged me. It's not like I really cared. I mean, as a kid, I think I cared. I was like, man, who was he though? He weren't no rabbit, and he wasn't a wooden boy.
Be glad you're not a fucking. Be glad you weren't a kid like 10 years ago. So because based on that, you'd be like, man, I'm really excited to see this Adventure Time episode that explains Ice King's backstory and how it relates to Marlene. And it's like, God, I hate that shit.
Why? I liked that show back then.
I think I dislike it when the creators just take those theories and put them full in, like as part of the story.
Who cares?
I don't know. I've told you my disdain about how Adventure Time went from being like a comedy show to being like a serious fucking drama with an interconnected story. It's like I can't follow this anymore. I just wanted to see Finn and Jake punch things.
Okay, well I can understand that. Oh, I did watch something I really liked. There's a show on Hulu. Well, it's also on FX. I think the second season's on FX right now, but it's called Mr. In Between. It's about it's set in it's an Australian show, and he's a money collector, a loan shark, and the episodes are 20 minutes long, and there's only 6 episodes. So I watched.
Oh, is that the show? Is that the show I saw? I kept seeing the ads for where the police officers were at her front door, and he's like, I don't answer questions.
No,
They're like, can you find someone who does? I
no,
don't answer questions.
no.
Okay.
That was not the show. That's not the show at all. He's a bald guy.
That sounds like yeah, this is the thing that I saw that I was just describing.
All right, there's no in the first season. There's no scene like that, so that must be the
Okay, well
second.
maybe this is on the second season.
That's
I don't know.
that's what I just said. It must be the second season.
Hey, maybe it was in the second season.
No, no, I
Hey,
don't think
listen to
so.
me. Hold on.
Yeah,
I have a dumb movie theory.
what's up?
What if it was in the second season?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Okay.
What if he was dead the whole time?
Yeah.
No, but it's great. It's fucking awesome. It's funny, and it's just a good show, and you can watch the whole season in 2 hours or less, I guess. Whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's almost like that's how a fucking TV show should be ingested.
Or it should have just been a movie.
Well, that's what I mean. These
Yeah.
TV shows want to be movies, but they're movies that are like 14 hours long, and it's like I can't do this. Man.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like what Red Letter Media was saying. Or Mike was saying. It's like it'll be good for a while, and then it's like you just want it to stop
Yeah.
because shows aren't episodic anymore. They have to have a ongoing plot, which I don't mind if there's not that many episodes. Like I can watch a show like that if it's 10 episodes or less. But that's usually why I won't watch a second or third season. Because I'm just
Right.
like, okay, I can't. Or like when a
But
show
I don't even
becomes
necessarily.
what?
I don't even necessarily mean the shows that that keep going like way after they were good, like Dexter or whatever. I just mean like even the 10 episode shows on like Netflix, for like Haunting of Hill House or The Umbrella Academy. It's just like this.
Yeah, I know you didn't like that, but I did.
This
Well,
probably would have been better served if it was just a shorter movie instead of a 10-hour long fucking TV show.
It just depends. Depends
Yeah.
for me. It's just I don't know. Like it just depends on what the gimmick is and if I like the characters. Also, the other thing I don't like is when I think I mentioned this when I talked about The Mandalorian is that I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I like it so far because it's focused on one character. What I get tired of in new shows, even though I'm complaining about new shows, I like new shows more than. I mean, there's way more better shows now than there've been, but there's not like a million. I hate it when there's like a million characters that you have to follow around because I just forget what's happening.
Well, that's the problem with anime.
Yes.
I remember there was this guy in my fucking class back in college, and he was working on this. It was like a Chris Chan style thing, but like he had artistic talent to a degree compared to Chris Chan. And he'd been working on this thing for years and years since he was like a kid. And he had like, he's like, yeah, my thing has over 3,000 characters. And I'm like, that's not a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
I understand why you might think that's cool and that's a huge accomplishment for you, but from a story perspective, that's dog shit.
Yeah.
It's like when I see the opening of Code Geass and they do like a panorama shot of like 3 different groups of characters that are like 10 plus characters each. It's like that's too much.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say it's like Lord of the Rings. Yes, the characters go in 3 different directions, but you're only following a group of 2 to 3 people.
Yeah.
More characters get introduced, but it's as other characters drop away.
Yeah,
So
I mean it's probably the same problem that like a show like The Walking Dead has, where like yeah, characters will die, but we just keep bringing in more to fill in that gap. And it's
Yeah.
like, there's always like 8 plus people at this. It's probably I never watched Lost, but I wonder if Lost had that same problem.
I don't know. I won't watch Lost.
I don't know. My sister likes it.
I don't care. A lot of people liked it. It just does not look interesting to me, and I just don't.
Yeah,
care.
I'd rather like South Park has a fuck ton of characters, but it's like a Simpsons thing because that show has had so many tertiary characters from running for 20 goddamn years. So you can bring one of those characters in and not be like, maybe you have like one episode dedicated to them, but like it's not like Mr. Mackey's in every single fucking episode of that show. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say like
it's not like he's integral. You just need like the main 4 kids, and then like whatever characters need to bounce off them and make the plot move forward.
What I was gonna say too is like you won't watch it, but American Horror Story, the first season. I mean, there's probably about 10 or 15 characters, but they're not all 15 characters are in one episode, as they're all doing 20 different things.
Right.
Well,
that one is more just like
it all takes place in one house.
No, I mean that one's a little more interesting because they keep bringing the same cast back to play different characters. So I can see how the dynamic is interesting. And like we have a whole new season with a whole new cast of characters, but you can see how like what's his face plays Tate differently from whatever the fuck he is in season 2 or
Yeah.
3.
I started the second season. I watched the first episode, but I haven't watched the rest of it yet. I'm still trying to finish X-Files.
Right. Well, let me know when you transition, and I'll
Yeah.
congratulate you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Fucking shit. Um,
The
uh,
TV is better than it's ever been. I feel like
TD.
it gets better every year.
You're right, but it's also not like okay. It's better than it's ever been, but I don't like the form that it's taken personally. That's just me.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can see that too. Well, it's like what Mike said. It's like I think he would agree that TV's better than it's ever been, but at a certain point, you just I lose interest in a show, and it kind of sucks that that has to happen. Like it can't just, like my memories of these shows will always be it was really good the first 2 seasons, and then I stopped watching it. So it's never
it's
that
not
was
like
a great show. Yeah,
Like SpongeBob was only really good up until
like,
the movie.
Yeah,
Like the first 3 seasons are immaculate, and then everything after that I couldn't give a fuck.
yeah, like a movie, unless if it becomes a series.
Or even Gargoyles, like we were talking about earlier. The first 2 seasons are fine, and the third season's supposed to be dog shit.
Well, it's only dog shit because the budget got cut.
Yeah.
And like all the writers got fired or something like that.
Or even when they bring back older shows, like how they made season 2 and 3 of Fooly Cooley, which never needed to exist ever, and everyone says they suck.
No one ever talks about that too.
Yeah, because apparently it was just bad. And from what I saw of the YouTube videos, it's like, okay, they were literally just trying to do Fooly Cooley again, which
That sucks.
you can't really do that.
No,
The closest thing I can think of, like, the only thing I can think of besides that in that specific instance is I have the Fooly Cooley manga.
Yeah,
I haven't
too.
read it. I haven't read it.
It's all right.
But I know it differs.
I didn't finish it. Well, I don't have the manga. I got the it's like the manga. What was it, like a novel and a manga? There's some images, but it's a novel. It wasn't bad.
I have like
the
2 manga volumes they came out with. My sister found them for me.
Maybe I do too. I don't know. I got something. Who cares?
There's only 2 books.
Oh yeah, then I do have those. I do have those.
Yeah,
it's
like
different
purple.
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Tokyo Pop put them out back in the day. I don't know.
I gotta get rid of my Yubasaki milk tea mangas before I get arrested.
I think my ex-girlfriend used to read those.
Yeah, I think every time I bring
She was
it
into
up.
like all that androgynous Loveless crap.
Yeah.
Loveless being that anime. Is it Loveless or
Loveless
am I
is
thinking?
Loveless is the character that's in Wild Wild West, the bad guy in the wheelchair.
No, Loveless is the play from Final Fantasy VII that they worked into the plot really badly for fucking Crisis Core. No, Loveless was that show about the cat boy girl things.
I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But she had Yubisaki milk tea, and I'm like, what's this? And she's like, you won't like it. And I'm like, you're right.
I also have Sindome. I gotta get rid of that too before I get arrested.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Basically, they're going to make it eventually so that if you own any manga or anime, you're going to get arrested.
Cool.
Wow, what a voluptuous-looking vixen. Yeah, she's a 15-year-old girl. And then the fucking FBI breaks down my door. It's that meme video all the time where it's like, how old is this wolf chick from this PC game? It's like she's 15.
Yeah, but she's 900 in wolf years.
No, the elf girl from what's it called? It's like, how old is she? 15. How old is 15 in elf years? 150. And it's a guy like dancing. No, the worst for that is Disgaea, where it's just like, oh yeah, these are children. No, they're not. They're 1,500 years old. It's like, fuck you. I know what I'm looking at.
Oh, I'd like to fuck Etna.
I'm not gonna stop busting a nut to Etna. Don't get me wrong. It's just like
Never stop busting a nut. What about Bulma? I mean, she's like fucking.
What about never stop nutting November?
Yeah, that's what I did.
I can't stop coming.
I think I cumed
and shit.
I saw you tweet about it, so I looked it up, and that's not something I want to do.
Yeah.
Whamageddon is when you don't listen to that song until Christmas. Which I get. I understand. I don't look at it as negatively as you. I think it's like it's like No Nut November. You're waiting until you can have full release. And I think that song comes on the radio like 400 times a day during December. Now,
I'm just saying, as a guy who you used to run a fucking Facebook page literally called Wham's Last Christmas Every Day in December, you should take personal offense to that shit.
I'm not gonna take offense to it because then it gives me a niche. where I could play it every day.
Yeah.
Now, I got off of Facebook. I could log in to at least do that page, but I'm not going to do it. So there's going to be a
Yeah.
lot. There's going to be at least 500 very disappointed middle-aged Mexican women.
And also, the rules don't like you can listen to Last Christmas as long as it's not their version of it.
Oh, that's stupid. Why would you listen to
That's
any
what
other
I
version?
mean.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
Exactly.
It should just be you can't listen to that song.
No, it's you can't hear Wham's version of Last Christmas.
No, I refuse.
So if you hear a different version, you're in the clear, and that's why I'm mad.
Is it because every other version sucks?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. And as someone who didn't like No Nut November, I don't know why you're defending this shit. Oh, it's like No Nut November. Oh, that thing you hated? Yeah.
I said it's.
So you should.
I said I was going to say that I came at least 3 times every day in November, just to make up for everybody else.
Well, yeah, because if it's all about equivalent exchange. If we don't.
Yeah,
if we
I
don't
remade my mom out of all the cum I spilled in November.
You got a metal dick.
I did.
Yeah.
No.
My dick was
It's
placed
not
in
that
a
I
single
don't.
one.
I think No Nut November is stupid, and I only think it's stupid because people talk about it all the fucking time, every year for the last 10 years. It feels like.
Well, it's like
It's the first time I've heard about Wham again, and so yeah, give me a few more years of this shit, and I'll hate it just as much as you do now.
It's like how jokes about things, you joke about them too often that they become like normalized. Like I'm really worried about all these jokes people are making about how we're going to be eating bugs in 20 years because that just means it's going to condition people to be like, well, the joke came true, so I'm going to eat my cricket burger.
I'm not as
Because this-
I am not as disgusted by that as you alt writers are. By the way, if it is a sustainable food source that is nutritious and delicious, I'll eat anything.
Yeah, well, I read an article where a girl was trying to eat bugs for a week and she was miserable. Also,
No,
don't
I
like
wouldn't
bugs in
just
general.
eat bugs either. I'm saying if it was like,
I don't think you're gonna have a choice. But
oh, fuck
point,
off.
The point I'm trying to make is,
Yeah.
people were making jokes about.
No, I
our
got your
computers
point.
and
I
phones.
completely got your point. You don't need to repeat it. I understood your joke. Your point. I'm moving on and talking about
No,
eating bugs.
people made jokes about our phones and shit spying on us for years, and now we're just okay with it. We know it's happening, even though the companies are like, it's totally not. It's fine. Alexa doesn't listen to you while you sleep.
While coming.
Yeah, while coming. My Amazon Echo is definitely not filming me and my girlfriend having sex on the bedside table.
It had an option so that you wouldn't have to keep asking her, Alexa, blah blah blah, so I was like, oh, that sounds good. And now I realized that was retarded because as I ask her to do something, if the TV's on, she just keeps beeping.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, good. Alexa's a bitch, and I always yell at her to turn on the lights. And when she doesn't listen to me, I yell louder and louder until she fucking hears me. So I'm just screaming in the dark or screaming until it's dark.
What a terrible dystopia we're living in. That one
where I
post made me
literally could
really
just
bad
get
too.
up and turn it off.
The one post made me really bad too, where the guy was making fun of people not being able to get a fucking refill in time at the soda machine because they have the RFID chips on the bottom of the cups, and it's like, you're 30 seconds away from your next refill. And I'm sitting there going like, yeah, you're right. You should make fun of fat people because they can't wait an hour to get their soda water. But also, I shouldn't be told when I'm allowed to get my next refill. Like, what if I spill my cup and I'm just out of fucking luck?
It's only 30 fucking seconds. Oh, wait, no, how long is it?
I think it was like they can set it, but it could be like, oh, like once every 20 minutes or once every hour. Either way, if I like get my fucking cup back to my table and I spill it and it's like, well, now I don't have a drink for the next 20 minutes. That sucks.
I still don't. Couldn't you just rip the chip off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think no, because you need the chip to even let the
Oh.
machine dispense soda.
Oh, right.
They had
right.
them in Universal when we were at the resort. So yeah,
People are too fat. The government has to step in.
yeah, the government has to regulate our soda intake.
Yeah.
Soon we'll be drinking cricket cola, and
Again,
our cups will be spying on our conversation.
Again, if it means now, I'm not one to fucking buy into all this leftist bullshit, but if it means that less animals have to fucking die or pollute the ozone or whatever the fuck, if
Oh, you believe this climate change crap? You fucking, there's nothing happening.
I mean,
Clearly.
I do.
No, I do too.
Okay.
Obviously, climate change is real, but the
Yeah, but
people who are
not the way,
freaking out about it are.
not the fear mongers like that bitch who drove her fucking diesel boat across the,
Yeah, yeah.
not her. But I'm saying, I'm not as upset about the notion of eating some kind of bug slurry. Like if it's like we eat weird shit and
No,
everything
I
is
agree, but I don't like
genetically
bugs.
altered.
I don't like bugs when they're alive, so I don't want to
But
eat
you
them when
won't
they're.
even know. I bet you by the time they develop the technology to make a bug burger, you'll look like beef and you won't even know.
I mean, I haven't had the Impossible Whopper because I don't want to give that shit money.
Yeah.
But I imagine a plant-based food that is supposed to taste like meat doesn't taste like meat enough to trick me.
Well, that's what I mean.
And I don't know what the fuck they're making the
I'm
burgers out of at
saying at the
McDonald's.
point when they're at the point where I can't tell the difference, then I will give them a
Yeah,
try.
like I understand what you're saying, and that's like in a sense I agree.
I
It's
mean,
just
like
I
people
think
hear it and they think that it's just going to be a bunch of it's going to be a bunch of bug parts smashed. Like you can visibly see
I
the
mean
bug parts.
ostensibly that's kind of
No,
what.
no, no, I know, but I mean, you can see it. Like you see all these twitching legs and stuff. Like that's not.
No, but at the same time, it's like if tofu actually tasted more like meat, then more people would be doing that. You know what I mean?
I guess, but tofu sucks. No, tofu. I actually miso
Okay, well,
soup
how
is the
long until
best.
you say cricket burgers suck? I don't know. Like, I just don't want to eat bugs. I don't like bugs. They're
I
gross.
want to eat bugs. I want to eat nothing but bugs.
Uh,
No, I don't want to eat bugs either. I'm just saying. I just think it's people's stance against it is because of their politics, and I think that's retarded.
it's not
Not
even about
yours. Not yours. You're
no,
just disgusted by the idea of eating, but other people's. I feel like
no.
it's
But I
their
also don't think
politics.
that I should be forced to eat fucking maggot
No one's
burgers
gonna
because
force you to eat maggot burgers
I
either.
don't.
This
I
is
don't.
America. No one will
Hold
ever
on, because
force you to do fucking anything that you don't want to do.
you say that until all of the actual meat burgers are being reserved for the fucking bigwigs in their ivory
All
towers,
right,
and the
look.
only thing we can get.
When that happens, I'll fucking concede and say you were correct. But I just never.
Well,
I
I don't
don't
want
see
it to
that.
be too late. I
But
don't want
it's
to.
never. It's never,
I
dude.
don't want the price of me being right to be great. Now I can't eat real meat ever again.
If this shit was gonna happen, it would have happened already. It's just the government. They have enough power to make shit happen, and I mean, and they do clandestinely, and they do,
It's a slow
and
burn.
they do it outright too, and people don't give a shit.
It's a slow burn. Think
Yeah.
about it. Not even not 5 years ago, you could still make jokes on the internet without getting your fucking job lynched. So
But it's not the government's fault.
no, but I'm just
That's
saying, like
small
the whole
businesses.
paradigm
That's
shifting, and that's
businesses'
scary as
fault.
shit.
Business. If we're talking about the business, then businesses, then yeah, I hate businesses. I don't, and I hate being fucking advertised to. But you're talking about government mandated bug products.
They're already look.
That will never
I see
happen.
what's happening over in the UK. They're already mandating homosexuality. Some guy got in trouble because he wouldn't fuck a tranny.
Shut
Everything
up.
Sam Hyde talked about is true. It's coming true.
Are you serious?
I saw some sort of article that some guy in the UK got in trouble because he didn't fuck a
All
tranny.
right, you don't have enough fucking information to tell me if that's
Hold on, I'm
if you
gonna
didn't see
fucking
that
look
on the
up.
fucking Stormer or whatever the fuck.
Hold on. UK man fined for not having sex with trans. Let me see. Uh, now I'm just getting Medium articles about how I lost my virginity as a transgender woman and Indian she-male fuck on xvideos.com.
Well, obviously it's a conspiracy by Google to keep the truth away from you.
I'm using DuckDuckGo.
Well, obviously it's a conspiracy by DuckDuckGo. Look, what I'm telling you is you can't trust everything that fucking Imran and fucking Turbo send you on Twitter.
Obviously, yeah, but
I
I
love
don't
them.
know.
Don't get me wrong. I love them, and they're hilarious. But everything, I can't tell the stuff they share if they actually believe all that shit or not.
all I know is I see a lot of things, news stories popping up over in the UK, which is as close to America as it's ever gonna get. Because like, you know, they're like America light.
Look. It all comes down to this. I trust that America will always stay the how do I put this? That they'll allow us to have the full freedom to be as hedonistic as we want. There will
Right.
never be a fucking day where you cannot get a heart clogging burger. when there
I
is
want to
an
believe that
option.
too.
But it will always be I believe that full-hearted. And when there is a day, if there a day ever comes where I walk into a restaurant and they will not sell me a burger because of some kind of like there's a chip in all of us, and that if you walk into a restaurant they can tell if you have fucking heart disease and they won't give you a burger, then that is the day I'll kill myself. All
No, they
right.
won't give it to you not because you have heart disease. They won't give it to you because there's like no regular meat left because we got to save the climate,
That's
man.
even more retarded. I can actually see a future where they won't sell you a burger because they can tell that you have heart disease, than that they'll give you that there's no burgers left.
No, because they would give it to you so you get heart disease, so you go to the hospital and spend more money in the hospital.
Oh my
They
god.
don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. They just care about your ability to spend money.
All right, fine. For the sake of the joke, I'll agree with you.
Okay. I'm just saying the climate change shit and the climate change hysteria and the bug eating shit is coming full force all at the same time.
I
It's a
never
little weird.
ever see any of this stuff. Where do you go?
Well,
I
I don't
only
go
ever
on
see.
CNN of my own volition, so I normally don't see it either. I just see what other people share.
Don't you
And
gotta block them like I do?
It's not that,
Christina
look,
told me I live in a wonderful echo chamber. No, it was either Christina or Kate. I get them mixed up because I fuck them both, or I think about the other one when I'm fucking the one. But she said one of them said I live in a wonderful echo chamber of titties and kitties. The walls are lined with titties, and I'm on
as
top
much
of
as
a
I want to
pile
live
of
in an echo
kitties.
chamber, sometimes I got to know thine enemy. I got to know what the big
No,
news companies are pushing so that I can push back.
I don't want. Oh, fuck you. What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna live in a pod. I'm not gonna eat bugs.
Uh,
I'm gonna have
I
children.
just want. I want to.
Even if they're mulatto children, I'm still
Oh,
gonna have children.
yeah. See, you've already sold out anyway.
Yeah. I'm already a white trader, so I might as well just go full in
Just go
on.
full fuck, dude. Just go for it. Dye your hair blue. Get a vagina.
I gotta dye my hair blue and talking about wanting to fuck children at a pizza parlor.
Yeah. I just want to be in a VR helmet with just surrounded by big-breasted anime ladies.
You saw that
and
picture I shared. It's
Yeah.
I hope this is how they find my body. It's me in the fucking
Yeah, but the
solo
difference.
up hoodie with a big boner
But
and my VR headset on, and I'm dead.
the difference is I want a slow drip of bug parts.
Oh, so you have enough sustenance to stay alive.
Live. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the Matrix.
Well, that or that movie that no one saw with Bruce Willis.
What, Looper?
No, a different movie.
Hudson Hawk.
No, I think it's called like Replicant or something.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking movie it's called, but yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Show note: Matt and Mitch argue about the forced
eating
bug eating
bugs.
future.
You wanna end it now? Because I feel like the banner should be us eating bugs.
It should be bugs eating us.
See, that's the real
Two
future.
cockroaches going like, "Ew, I don't want to eat that." It's
Yeah,
just
see.
you and me as piles of goop screaming.
Yeah, see, that's the actual future that will happen. It will be
I
giant
watched.
bugs.
Speaking of Eldritch horror, I watched that guy on YouTube who does those pixel animations. He did that Garfield Game Boy thing where like Garfield's this fucking horrifying creature.
Yeah, lumpy.
Yeah, Lumpy Touch.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was terrifying.
I watched too much of his stuff, so I got a little burnt out. But it's good. His stuff's good.
I'm alive. Is this what air tastes like? It burns.
I just like the Sonic stuff he does.
Oh fuck! I haven't seen any of his Sonic stuff.
Oh,
That sounds
you
terrifying.
have to.
I'm sure I do. Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic movie stuff.
I forgot he did the Super Larva Brothers thing for Vine Sauce.
So the,
Yeah, bugs eating us.
yeah, Bugs Eating Us. What's the episode called?
Uh,
The Metamorphosis?
eat my bugs.
No. Franz Ferdinand Kafka.
Show notes: Gargoyles, Tailspin, The Irishman, Matt Raxidishaprin, Richard Williams, Black Friday, Bidets, more VR stuff, Facade, James Bond, Dumb Movie Theories, The Golden Turd Age of TV, Whamageddon, jokes normalizing our current dystopia. Matt and Mitch argue about our forced bug eating future, and Lumpy Touch. What about Bugageddon.
Oh my god.
Um, I don't know.
Bogmageddon.
Mm,
No.
what was that thing you shared from? What was it from Blood? He's wearing Heelys again.
Yeah. It said his name. Whatever is it, Lord something. He's wearing Heelys.
uh,
We wear Heelys to escape our feelies.
yeah, I retweet your stuff in batches because I can't go on your fucking Twitter at work, so I had to mute your account on my main account. But
Yeah.
then I'll scroll through the horny account and see all the funny posts that you shared. And it's like I gotta go log back in and go to his page so
Well,
I
you
can
have you
retweet all
have
the
you
funny
have good
stuff.
taste because I saw that you liked that one with the Pokemon girl getting fucked.
All of them, you mean?
No, I mean that 3D
Oh, the
one.
3D one. Yeah,
Yeah, with her.
yeah.
That's another
Good shit.
fucking. I had to Google what that tag would be called. It's breasts. It's breasts over bra.
I mean, that's literally what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't really know what to call it. And
It's
there's none of that. You can't find any of that shit. Because no one tags as that, I guess. They just don't bother to tag.
uh, let's call the episode.
Breasts over bra.
No.
Breasts
No.
breasts over matter.
Uh, mind over batter. Mind over baby batter. And then it's the
Ew.
banner is us not having cum, and we have huge like sheen, Pearl from Splatoon 2 brains.
Oh, because we survived No Nut November
Yeah, we're just dripping cum from our mouths.
and our ears. No, it should be from our ears and our
Yeah,
eyes.
we're both wearing bad dragon dildos through our pants. No, fucking. I like the banner of bugs not wanting to eat us, and we're gross like meat piles. But the title, let me at least type that out. Let me at least type out, uh, two giant cockroaches don't want to eat Mitch and Matt, who are sentient, screaming meat piles on plates. And then the episode title should be
Papa John's bug pizza.
Papa. I forgot to mention I was watching that Shadow the Hedgehog thing, and there's a CG cutscene where Shadow's talking to Black Doom, the evil alien from that thing. And there's a line where Black Doom says the day of reckoning is coming, and I want to fucking Photoshop Papa John's horrifying face onto Black Doom.
Apparently there's like a Papa John's son account on Facebook that Christina showed me. It was like my my damp dad eating his second pizza of the day. Or just like,
Oh, Christ.
I watched, so you can't. That interview isn't on YouTube. It's like on a news site. So I was like trying to find it because I was.
They were like, whitelist us.
Yeah, I was gonna put. I watched the interview, all of it. I was gonna put the audio of the interview. Oh, I guess I can do it when I get to work.
I like that art you shared where it was like, Papa John, you greasy potato-headed fuck.
Yeah. No, I want to put his interview audio over Pizza the Hut and Spaceballs.
Oh, Christ.
Day of Reckoning.
Um,
He's nuts. He's like out of his mind.
Yeah, but I love him.
Yeah, I
He
know.
said the N-word.
Yeah.
Can we call the episode Bidet? I hardly even knew her.
No.
Bugs
Yeah.
and bidets.
No.
My dog is crying because our friends just came over, and she's up in gay baby jail in my room because she gets too weird when other people come over.
Bugs Bunny.
More bugs and bidets. You remember Bugs and Boxes, the fucking book series?
Never heard of it.
Oh, you never heard of Bugs and Boxes? It was like a children's book series.
I had a different children's book series.
Oh, if you give a mouse a bidet.
No, it was the Bugs. It was also called Bugs, but with 2 G's.
Miss Spider's Anima Surprise.
Ew.
I love that character. Miss
Wait,
Spider.
wait. Name it Chef Bugardee.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Because the fucking it ties into the thing I was talking about last week, where I got a VHS from Chef Boyardee that had gargoyles and schnookums and meat on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you check? Is schnookums and meat actually on fucking
No, I
Disney
didn't check,
Plus,
but I
or-
doubt it.
No. Yeah, that's weird that the Aladdin one's not on there. I just figured they'd have all their shit.
Someone theorized that it could be that there's that the genie references a lot of things and it could be like tied up in litigation,
Oh,
but I don't know why that would matter because it's under parody. I mean, I don't think it would matter.
I mean, I saw a clip from Bonkers where they were gonna reference Ghostbusters. They were like, "There's ghosts in my house," and he's like, "Who's you gonna call?" And they hear a bunch of cash register noises while they all stare at the camera. And they're like, "Nah."
That show sucks, but that sounds funny.
Yeah, I never watched Bonkers, but
It's supposed to be a Roger Rabbit cartoon, but it
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. They couldn't split the money with Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, cool. Good
cool.
episode.
Yeah,
Good episode for us having literally nothing to talk about. All I
Yeah.
had to do was bring up my fucking alt-right bug eating memes.
yeah.